Check it. Make sure we good. Yup. We in that thing, baby. All right. Yeah, you know what time it is? It's time for the Full 180 with the crew in the building. That's right, Mr. DJ Legend, of course, KC Estelle, and of course, Dr. B is in the building, man. Our prayers and prayers and hearts go out to our own licensed Roy. She's dealing with a family issue, so make sure you keep her in prayer. Something with her daughter, so she knows, hey, we got her back sideways, other ways, and the other way. So don't even worry about it. We got you. If you need us, make sure you give us a call. Man, I hope you had a good this Wednesday. Man, I can't keep up the days. Man, I hope you had a good Wednesday. Two more days until we get to the weekend, man. And guess what? You know you gotta have a Wednesday wisdom. You get motivation. If you get motivation Monday, you gotta get a wisdom Wednesday wisdom. So what is that? This is what it is right here. It says some people will only I love you as much as they can use you. The loyalty ends where the benefit stops. I want you to remember that quote because it's going to feed right into the topic for today. Without any further ado, man, look, before we get into anything else, I know I'm excited. I know y'all excited. You know why I say I think y'all excited? Man, my childhood partner came and hollered at me today. And I was like, he walked through my door and said, hey. I said, well, what's going on, man? It's been a minute since I seen you, man. How you been, baby? He said, look, I got a word for you. I said, well, what's the word then? He came in and he did this. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, I heard a little bit.
Oh, man. Messing up my flow. Well, hey, came in and said, guess what? I said, what's up, brother? That my man is free. The bill is free.
Yes, he is.
It's a wrap. It is truly a wrap.
You know, everybody on talking about Kelly need to get the same attorney.
Yeah.
Get them Jello pudding pops.
Yes, ma'am. It serves. The brother bill has been through.
You're muted, Gregory.
Oh, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. The brother is freed. His conviction was overturned. And look, I seen a picture of him already with a peace sign up. Hey, boy, that ain't been this thing back. Are y'all ready? Y'all know about to come out a whole new Cosby Show Part 2. I'm ready for it. Vanessa and what's the other girl name? Man, if he gonna get Rudy, I just want to be a castmate. That's all I'm saying. I just want to be a castmate. I just want to be a castmate.
You know that Malcolm is looking kind of tasty these days. Theo done grew up quite nicely.
Look, Theo doing his thing. But I don't know about Vanessa. I know Rudy doing hers. And who else? I'm trying to think who.
Sandra. She was a sister. I don't know what she doing. What's Sandra and Elvin doing? Oh, Elvin is on one of them Tyler Perry shows.
Oh,
yeah, Elvin is on one of the shows. Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Sandra. You know, Lisa Bonet may be floating. You know, who knows?
Well, I seen a recent picture of her. She looks real good to me. Like
she look good.
Real good. Yeah.
Would you say Charles? Nice,
okay.
Real nice.
And you know, the children are doing very well now, so I think she's just focusing on letting the kids have their shine. You know what I'm saying? Well, they grown kids now.
Absolutely.
Besides Rudy, the only other person I'm looking for is Felicia Rashad.
Beautiful.
That is a grown woman. Grown. Love her.
She's beautiful.
She's seasoned. She's a. I know now she's a professor at some college. I can't think of the name of the college, but I'll find that out for you before we go any further. But yeah, man. This was a hot topic. This was a hot topic. We like to be better. I had to give it to you. Well, when Fat Albert hit me up, I'm like, what's up, boy? Long time no see. Well, look, man, we're going to get right into it. Without any further ado, you know we got to do it. She here. And she always here. We got to give her these church announcements. With none other than our very own. First lady. Casey Estelle, a.k.a. we call it. Hey, lady.
Hello. Well, hello, everybody in 4180 land. There go. I was waiting on you, Uncle Charles, to go on and give us a little praise before these announcements got started. You gave it to me. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody, saints, ain'ts, and others. I am coming to you with the full 180 announcements. I'm going to start off with the sponsorship program. It is $50 weekly, and it is $150 monthly. And for you private investors, please send us an email at the full 180 convo@gmail.com. Again, if you want to be a private investor. We have Neo Soul Vendor Experience, brought to you by our very own Antoine White out at the Music City Mall in Louisville. That date is 8/15/21, August the 15th. And it's between 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. It is free to the public, and it is $50 for the vendor fee. So if you're looking to be a vendor and interested in being one, please call Antoine at 314-630-4465. We have our very own DJ legend spinning on the ones and twos. You can see it in this background. On July the 17th for Celebrate Your Business, the attire, which will be strictly enforced. 70s, 80s, and 90s attire. I don't know what anybody else is showing up in. I think I'm going to go on and rock that big old fro and some platforms. But hey, who knows? But it will not be the 80s. Let's be clear. We also have our very own DJ Tricky at That Damn Jackie on Friday for karaoke night. It's between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. I hear you, DJ Legends. Between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. out there in Duncanville, again at That Damn Jackie doing karaoke night. Now, I saw you put up something, DJ Tricky. Is that the comedy show you put up? I couldn't read it. Could you announce that, please?
Yes, and then I'll say mine. This Saturday will be a comedy show. It's always a Thursday at That Damn Daiquiri, hosted by none other Mr. Corey Cat. It's called The Fabulous Funny Dallas Vegas Comedy Show. The headliner is all the way from Tab Lloyd, comedian Byron Austin, comedian Tasha D, and said man will be in the building. It's 15 pre-sale and 20 at the door. It's 15 pre-sale and 20. All the comedy shows I've been there so far have been. So if you ain't got nothing to do, come get your laugh on. Come get your laugh on. We're trying to create something for us. So yeah, come have me at on that Saturday, and we'll definitely get you in.
Oh, thank you, DJ Tricky. Okay. We also have Women Walking with a Purpose July the 18th, we will be out feeding the homeless on Lancaster and Kentucky, but I think that may have changed. So we'll still keep you informed of that. And on August the 8th, we are having the back to school bash. So we're looking forward to that as well. I will definitely give you details for that as that day approaches, both of them. So we'll just keep announcing it. And hey, ladies, yours truly has her own podcast on Sunday. I'm sorry, on Saturdays at 11 a.m. via Zoom. You can get the link on Facebook. I posted Friday nights or either Saturday morning. So, hey, ladies, will be in effect on Saturday at 11 o'clock, and it's every Saturday at 11 o'clock. And I believe that is all of the announcements. So, everyone, y'all know what we do. Govern yourselves
accordingly.
And I want to backdoor one other thing. Can y'all hear me? Is the echo still there?
No, it's gone.
Cool. Somebody tell me I was echo on. All right, cool.
Yeah,
it was at first.
The other thing is that, okay. So the other thing that's going on is on September the 11th, 2021, you have a young one. And as you remember the D4L young ladies, well, look, they are bringing it back. Get it, girl. HBCU scholarship presented by the GIC. It's the first annual, of course, yours should be on the ones and twos. It will be hosted at South Oak Cliff High School. That's 3601 South Marsalis Avenue. Now it's 521. The doors open at 10 a.m. Free admission, ages 2 and under. Basically, you haven't seen the actual D4L ladies that are in Mississippi. It will be somewhat similar of that, but they will have age categories and then different age groups as well as different categories such as hip hop, field show, creators with a twist. Let's see, and then a stand battle. Now, look, the stand battle is like the all or nothing battle. Like it's you one-on-one, no group. Hey, look, either come with it or go home. One or two. Man, I used to do these back in the day, along with my from the Convo, we were around and doing a long time ago. But yeah, it is interesting. It is very, very interesting. They take it very serious. If you ever been to a football game, or if you know what the I don't even know what they call it. I know in Brandon they're called Tiger Ritz, and PV really don't matter what they call something. But yeah, you have to see them. This is the younger version of them, but they're going through the whole D4 type of deal. So man, look, come through, come holler at me. I'll be there, and it's hosted by Mr. J Fever. He's the first host from the DD4L show. So yes, man, yes, that's all. Of course, she said, right. So yes, so without any further ado, I'm the man. This ain't me. I'm just here to enjoy the ride. Take us to the limit.
Y'all, listen. I saw a video about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago about a young lady who felt like a gentleman should have kept her standard of living up after they broke up. No marriage, no nothing. They were just dating. She said they did not end their relationship because she was with somebody else and he was with somebody else, but she felt like he should have kept up her standard of living. So what we're talking about today are gold diggers. Do they still exist? Clearly one in America does. So
she took my money.
When I'm in need.
Yeah, she's trying. Friend indeed. No. But real talk though, it's crazy because I was listening to her like, so y'all break up, y'all not married. You want him to still be able to pay the bills in the loft that he put you in and keep your car. I was like, girl, where are they doing that at? And I thought we was in a Me Too movement. I was like, she done set us back like 59 years. But I'm going to read the definition of a gold digger, y'all. It says a gold digger is a term for a person, typically a woman, who engages in a type of transactional relationship for money rather than love. If it turns into marriage, it is a type of marriage of convenience. So what y'all think about that? Is that accurate?
That's pretty accurate to me.
It sounds pretty accurate. I was like, oh, okay.
No, y'all know I have to be the firecracker that I am. So is a gold digger? I mean, I'm just asking. Is a gold digger limited to just women, to somebody for their money, or can men be after the women for their money?
I'm so glad you asked that question, Miss Bree, because I found the definition of a male gold digger. Same definition, but he's not called a gold digger. He's called a toy boy. Because I was going to find it out. There was no way we were going to us women were going to be classified only as gold diggers. I had to find out if the men out there were also doing the same thing. And come to find out they are toy boys. I said
toy boys.
Toy boys.
That don't even sound right.
It doesn't, but they are existing, Uncle Charles. They are full effect, acting like gold diggers out there. And I think it's crazy.
Wow.
So, like, what are some of y'all thoughts? Because I could go on about it. Like, I was so floored by this woman thinking that this man still owed her something. I was like, so why didn't you have your own standard of living before he got to you? Why couldn't you have kept up everything you already had after he went on and did what he needed to do?
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, here's what I think. I think that she the type of woman she seems like she is the one that only go for the man who can support what she wants. But the thing is, you always, and I don't care what nobody say, I always feel like you need to have your own, because you just never know what type of situation you'll be in. And she was trying to justify it and say, well, I don't have nowhere to go. Only thing I've been doing is laying up in here with you, and now you want to just take it away from me the next day. Like, where am I gonna go? But that's her fault. Like you say, she should have had her own.
Well, she said he upgraded her life. He took her from one particular place of living to a different place. And she necessarily didn't say that they were living together, which could have been. But she was like, look, you took me from living in a 1-bedroom apartment, and I'm just, thinking this is what it could have been. But you took me from living in a 1-bedroom apartment to a 4-bedroom condo, or how many ever bedrooms was in there. You took me from driving this little old Yugo to a Mercedes-Benz. So because you changed my status, you should keep it up. That's her idea.
No, because
so were they married?
She
no
level. She should no, because she like you say, he upgraded her life, but when that ended, then she go back to where she was.
Right. That is
it. The panel that she was on, they all agreed with us, but she was adamant and was sticking to it. She was like, I don't care when nobody say he should keep me in what I'm in, because that's what he provided. I was like, girl, y'all were not even
married. But y'all weren't even married. It'd be different if they was married, whatever. So that pretty much showed that she was looking for a come up, and he gave her the come up. Now she thinks she's entitled to have that marriage status money, and ain't married to him.
Indeed. But I did check up on something. What'd you say, Dr. Bree?
I said, did they even have a kid together? Anything?
No children. No, and well, you know what? She never said anything about children, but I'm assuming there were none. I don't think there were any children involved.
Mm-hmm.
But I did find out something. Go ahead, Uncle Charles.
It sounds like somebody, if they did have kids, she'd be trying to take in the child support so fast so she can live their lifestyle.
Absolutely. I mean, because we know that's happening too. The game did show us that they were using turkey bagsters. So, unfortunately, I gotta say, some of us out there, This, living
and these men toy boys.
But you know what? I was doing some research on this particular topic, and I found out that there are 15 things men do that attract gold diggers. Would y'all like to know, Uncle Charles? For you men out there that are listening.
I bet you one of them is flashing money.
Indeed. Let me see if you can name out 15. Go on ahead.
Let me see. Flashing money.
I'm gonna check it off the list. Mm-hmm.
The way they dress.
That is one.
Let me see. When they put, I guess what kind of car they drive, when their demeanor. I get, what's that word?
Well, this says fancy toys.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
They go in and they try
bragging.
Bragging. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Showing out in front of their friends.
You shall better believe it. Well, these were some other ones. This one was weird, but I guess women are attracted to it. But it said muscles. I was like, a man has a lot of money because he has muscles, but I guess whatever.
I mean, a lot of broke dudes. I mean, I'm just saying.
Some got out of jail from working out. I'm just saying.
Pull-ups on a jail set.
Absolutely. So the other one said, buy her pricey gifts, jewelry, those that Mercedes-Benz and lofts. They take her on expensive trips. They dine at lavish restaurants. They name drop famous people. They give credit cards.
Oh.
Yeah. They said that one.
He a trick. He tricking.
That is
what about sis? Like, do they ever? I wonder, do they ever look at these men's exes, their ex-girlfriends, and see how, or ex-wives, and see how, what they look like and what their pictures look like? And so it's just like, how women sometimes feel
stalking Facebook pages.
A man wants to do, they try to be what that man wants. Absolutely. Have y'all seen the I guess there's skits trying to find out if the woman is a gold digger or not.
Yes, I've seen that. I've
seen a few of them, and a man just kind of dressed in a regular little button-down shirt and pants come up to this chick, and she's a pretty lady, one handsome little bitty shorts and a tank top, had a really nice body.
Yeah.
And she wasn't trying to deal with him at all. So then they going on talking. He was like, "You don't like me?" She was like, "Nah, I mean, you cool or whatever. I mean, you really not my type, X, Y, and Z, whatever." And then he walked over to his car and beeped it. And she was like, "So what's your name?" And I was like, "Girl, if you don't cut it out, you saw the car and ready to go forward."
When the same one with he had the guy was going for an interview or something, and the other guy was in a different car, and when he got that car, he started talking to her, and then she started giving him all the attention.
Absolutely. That's the one. That's the one, and I saw one at the gas station too before, and I was like, "So you mean to tell me all it took was him to beat that car? Like, how did you even know that was his car? He could have been renting it. He could have done anything, and all you saw was this car and changed your whole perception of this man. That's crazy to me. But y'all, listen to this. I shared this with somebody today. I looked up what city has the most gold diggers. Please take a guess.
Dallas.
Boy, you wouldn't believe.
No, it's Dallas,
California.
Dallas.
It's Dallas.
Dallas got the most gold diggers.
You got a lot of broke chicks out here, though. So I can see that.
It's a lot of broke chicks out here. Wow.
They said Dallas is the most pretentious city in the U.S. It says Dallas is the most pretentious city in the U.S. with the most amount of gold diggers.
And no state tax.
I'm not about to deal with y'all.
I may or may not have fell into that category a time or two. No, I'm just playing.
So you've been a little thottish sometimes.
I'll say, you spoke up quick. What you say?
Y'all had to, I said y'all had to get that quiet on me when I said I may or may not have been in that category.
I mean, we just trying to make
I'm just playing.
So I'm just trying to say, so you've been, I mean, now, has everybody here? Now, I think we all been in that category, I think some of us been a little thottish at times.
Okay, thottish, not a gold digger. Thottish.
What you mean? It's the same thing, ain't it?
No.
Why? I was being thottish so I could get what I need. So what I being a gold digger?
But then I wasn't being thottish.
No, I'm just saying. They just keep all the way away from the
Playboys.
And yeah, and she was like, well, dude, you've been begging me to go out with you for like 3 months or something. And now that I'm going out with you just because you bought me a $600 steak don't mean I'm going with you. You brought me to this restaurant. I didn't ask to go to this restaurant. And just because you spent this money on me, you think I'm supposed to go home with you? Like, so do men really think that if they spend a lot of money on women that the women should be giving something up?
Man.
No, but hold on. I've seen and experienced where they pursue that the woman will sit there and be like, oh yeah, we can do this, we can do that, take me here, take me there. Then when you do those, and I've done it, when I do those things, I'm like, well, shoot, you the one telling me you want to do this and do that, but then all of a sudden you change your mind.
But then, okay, but what I'm saying is this woman, by the way, like I said, he begged her to go. But if
he's stupid.
If he wasn't prepared to pay that kind of money for anything, why are you going to the Salt Bay restaurant? Why you can't take her somewhere else? You know what I'm saying?
But was he not prepared? Did he may have had the money to do it. He just had other things in mind.
Yeah, I think
to do it. He could have took her right on over to Chili's, Applebee's, somewhere.
What was the conversation on the phone before we ever left? That's what I need to know. Because if you was talking like we was gonna get down later, and then you flip the script, then we gonna have a problem. Now I agree with y'all. Don't expect to take a chick out.
But would she still be considered a gold digger? Because what I'm saying is that's the restaurant he chose to take her to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, for a lot of times, a lot of men, like you say, they flaunt their money and they do all this stuff trying to impress these women. And so it's like, if that's the way you going in, that's what is to be expected. If you're not planning on spending $100 every time y'all going out, then don't be spending all $150, $200 on the first date or the second date. You know what I'm saying? So like, is it because she asked for it, or is just something you wanted to do? Because a gold digger is somebody who's looking for that. But if the dude is offering the money, or if he offering all of that, and she when she not really asking for it, then is that her being a gold digger?
Well, in his case, no. I don't think she was being a gold digger because he took her there. But I've seen a lot of platforms where there are women that feel like a man should spend no less than $200 on the first date. No less.
You got your rabbit head ass mind. Hey, $200.
So what are those women called? If they and not saying they don't have their own, but they feel like it is not a good date unless $200 or more is spent.
So I seen the video. So did she ride with him to the restaurant?
I didn't see that I don't know, because I know she called like an Uber. She called something like an Uber.
Yeah, she was calling Uber. So I'm like, well, what, you met him there? Or did he ride with? So
I think they met each other because he was like, hey, I parked over here, and she was like, where? And so I don't think they were together.
Okay. Nah, we ain't going to no place where I'm paying $600
on the first day.
Well, see, okay,
I think $200 was like crazy on the first day. Now, if you want to do it, that's on you. But for it to be an expectation, no, that's a little much to me. Too much.
Another post where there was another post that said something like, this girl, it was like a text message or something, and she was like, well, where are we going? How much you plan on spending? And he was telling her how much or something like that. And she was like, well, instead of doing that, how about you just give me the cash and we do something different? And it was like, What?
Really?
It's like he was like, I'm gonna spend 200. And she was like, shoot, take me to McDonald's and just give me the rest of the 200. I'll find something else to do with that money. I was like, wow.
Oh my God. Like, okay, so clearly they're still out there existing, because I saw another one, you know, the Breakfast Club, where a woman was saying it's not a real date to her unless, you know, before the date, first date, mind you, her hair, she wants her hair done. She wants her nails done. She wants all that done before the date. I said, what? Do these women have their own jobs? Like, who taught you how to be this type of chick?
So, and you know what? And in my opinion, you know, when it comes to her dating thing, I really believe either the men, either us give women too much power, or they think they have too much power. And what I mean by that, just by her statement, well, I need to get my hair done, my nails done. Chick, I just met you. You want me to give you wifely duties or wifely attributes when I don't even know if you're gonna be a girlfriend. Today you just somebody I know. I'm not doing that.
And why you trying to go out anyway if your hair and your nails ain't already done? Like,
first of all, look, it ain't even your hair. You want me to go down to Jenny's to get you a new wig? That's what you want.
You do not know if it's not her hair.
I ain't finna buy you no Yak 22 so you can glue 37, that in. 37. Then you walk around with these branches on your face. I don't want to see. No, I'm not doing all that. If you want all that,
her hair might be short.
I said I was taking you out somewhere. And see, now look, I'm gonna be real now. A long time ago, y'all gonna be mad, but a long time ago, my thing is our first date. We going to Chuck E. Cheese. Why?
Why would that make us mad?
Hey, because I know a lady right now that say you can't even take her to Applebee's.
Man, I would have jumped all in them balls. You hear me?
That's what I'm saying. See, my thing is, if we going to look, and the reason why I would do that is if I can have fun with you at the simplest places, then I can take you somewhere and have fun with you at the biggest places.
Look, man, Chuck E. Cheese got a good salad bar.
So I'm gonna put a twist on. You know, we talking about gold diggers. Do they still exist in 2021? Now I heard what you said about men, or what you say men are now.
They're toy boys.
Toy boys. Okay.
Hold on, G. I got a story. So, you know, back in my early 20s. Okay, I wonder if it made me a gold digger, or I don't know. A toy boy, because the chick, I was just chilling at home. We was on the phone. She was like, "Hey, let's go out to eat." I was like, "Cool." She said, "Well, I'll pay for it." I was like, "Okay, bet. Let's go." So we went out to eat, and this when I wasn't staying at home. I was staying with these partners of mine. We had a 3-bedroom house, and we came back, and we was chilling. You know, so it was like we were just chilling. Then she said, "Well, I guess I'm ready to go home." I'm like, "Okay, cool." But come to find out later, she thought we were coming back to do that thing.
You got
her. That thing.
We got that free meal.
I did. Appreciate it. We didn't do nothing because you didn't say nothing. I'm not gonna just up and just assume. Do that make me a gold digger? Just what? I don't know.
That make her a fool. She played the fool.
You weren't a toy boy. George, you weren't a toy boy.
She should have came out and said it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you come out and said if you try to do that. But she said that after the fact.
You would have done it.
I mean,
I think I probably would, yeah.
You know, maybe.
I would have seen murder. Maybe. I probably would have seen murder or something.
See murder! Greg, what was you going to say?
I don't want to say that now. That boy there. Oh, Lord have mercy. But you know, now I was thinking about it a different way. You know, when we talk about gold diggers, we talk about, money. But are there people out here gold digging in ways such as you gold digging because your girl got a house, so you want to move in with the house. So you being a gold digger so you can actually get to the house. Not necessarily the money, because you already make the money. Or you trying to be a gold digger because she has a certain asset that you want to add to you. Or because of who she know. A lot of people are gold digging because of status, not because of money. Like say Charles is, of course, in my mind, celebrity DJ. So you big time DJ. Some people attach yourself so they can say, hey, I'm with the DJ, or hey, I'm DJ Legend T.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so now you feel like you got status so some people ain't tripping about the money. Some people just want the status. So it can gold digging be that as well?
Yeah, I think so.
I speak from experience being an ex-pastor's wife. Some of these chicks look at them and be like, woo, golden ticket. They don't have a clue. Yeah. Not at all. But that's the attraction. Pastors, musicians, hell, DJs, anybody that's in the spotlight. That's what they are attracted to. And they don't understand that y'all are men. These pastors are men. They go home from the pulpit. They go home from the mic. Y'all go home from the turntable. There's things that y'all live normal lives. But women, or men for that matter, I'm not just saying women, they see the glitz and the glam and think this is what it is 24/7 when you're only that thing for a moment. So I think a lot of people do chase status.
I've seen it on reality shows. A lot of reality shows, people be going on the reality shows trying to be on the next season just so they can be on there so they can get their status up. Like I watch Black Ink. I love Black Ink because I like tattoos. One chick, she actually got on the show just to really get her name out there and use his platform to get her name out there and everything.
Wow. I was just looking at a sneak peek of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now Yandy and Mendices are on the Atlanta Love and Hip Hop. Right. And I was just, and now
Lamar Odom gonna be on that too.
I know, right? I said somebody's broken account.
Say it again.
Yeah, because he's on there. They got a few other people that is on, and I'm like, that are on there, and I'm like, so y'all just moving from city to city to, stay relevant?
That's it.
So let me ask you this. Do you think, so we're talking about gold digging, do you think there is, how I want to put that, there was, I seen it, is there a lack of Black men providers, or is just too many Black women trying to be gold diggers? So you think Black women are being gold diggers because they were talking about, Charles, check this out. They were talking about a 10% man. They said 10% man, single man, 10 grand. That's the hashtag they was putting. So they were saying basically, if you a single man, you should be bringing in 10 grand a month, right? Okay, that is the 10% man. The 5% man should be bringing home anywhere from $350,000. Just give you, from what they were saying. So this certain individual that was talking about this was saying there's more gold diggers because there is a lack of men, because too many women are messing with minimum wage men, but they want that 350 or that 10% man. So it's like you got to get your weight up. So so my thing is, some of y'all that's gold digging, or y'all gold dig. So your level of gold digging, you need to up, or you need to quit complaining about it. You can't gold dig the minimum wage, brother.
Look, I don't think it's a shortage of Black men that are providing. Gold digging is a choice. That's just my take on it. That's a choice to me. I was gonna say something else.
So how do you make the choice to go?
When you want more than what you have and you don't want to pay for it, that's just it. Again, you look at what other people have, like you said earlier. Because some of it could be clout chasing. May not be money. Right. So if you feel like you can't obtain it on your own, and it's 9 times out of 10 a woman that's beautiful, a man that's fine, nice bodies, and they know that somebody is going to look at them, and let's say the man or the woman that's providing the money. Some of them may have insecurities. Some of them may be ugly as all get out. So here come this woman looking at this man, or here come this man looking at this woman that's not quite desirable looking, but know that they have the money. Of course, they'll throw themselves that thing in a heartbeat, and they'll 9 times out of 10 get what they want because they didn't. They're eye candy for these people. Mm-hmm. It's a plethora of reasons why. But no, I don't think they wake up. I think there's planning to be a gold digger. Like the chick on what's the movie? Just Right.
Yeah.
She had a plan.
Yeah, she had a plan. I seen something like that on TikTok. This dude, I forgot his name, but he always posts a lot of videos. So they was asking women, this random women, like, what do you want your future husband or man to make? They kept talking about, oh, I want a man that makes $150,000 and more a year. I'm like, and he has to make that, or I won't talk to him. What kind of mess is that?
Well,
I figure that's a gold digger to me.
Well, what's the question?
Asking women,
how much she made?
How much a man should make for you to be with him? And they were saying, one woman, she said, oh, he needs to make at least 6 figures, it's $150,000 for me to be with him. Like, well, dog, what if he's just an average dude that works hard? And they was like, the woman was like, no, I wouldn't talk to him. I'm like, well, you just a gold. To me, I just feel like you're a gold digger to me.
So, but what's the question asked? Go ahead.
It was the question was asked.
No, I'm talking about was the woman asked the question of how much she makes?
Yeah. No, it didn't ask how much she
made. It was one. Something like you want 150,000, and you want 150,000 a year, and you work at Taco Bell, girl.
Stop. And then sometimes, and I had to say, sometimes the dude that makes 150,000, the ones that gonna be on you.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when I was doing things a little bit differently, I used to say,
"Fix it, fix it."
I used to say that I wanted a man who was actually at least match what I had. And then when I started to get in school and stuff, but I started saying like, and I was being whatever you want to call that word. I can't think of the word right now. But I would be degree and I'm asking, he gonna have to be making 100,000. But I'm like, is that really like, realistic? Like, do I pass up a really good thing with somebody just because they don't make as much money as I make? You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
I think we talked about this on a previous show. It's just like it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Because money not gonna matter because at any point that money can be gone. You know what I'm saying? You got homeless people who are very loyal, in love with each other, can't break those ties and nothing. And it's all about the relationship. And I feel like that's where it should be. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm gonna go get me a dude fresh out the pen. He ain't been in there 15 years and ain't never had no job. And I'm finna upgrade his life, baby. No, we not doing that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm if a man is like, really hardworking, his heart is in the right place. He's moving in the right positive direction. He can be a leader and not make as much money as me or make more money than me. You know what I'm saying? So
I just think understanding needs to be there. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm not really concerned as far as the amount of money that's made, as long as we're able to take care of business. Now, of course, do I want us to struggle? No. But I do want us to be able to live. Not everything is always bill paid. I want to be able to look at me, hey, let's take a trip. And we gone in too much. You know what I mean? But as far as just literally saying, oh, yeah, he has to make this amount or I'm not dealing with him. No, because like you said, that money can fade.
Right. And to add what you were just saying, of course you will want someone who would add to your life. You don't want somebody that's going to drain you emotionally, physically, financially, all of that stuff. There's nothing wrong with having aspirations for wanting somebody who has something in life, has something going for them. But, it's not, I don't think it should just be cut and dry. He got to be this, he got to be that, he got to be this, especially if you're not even on that level.
Absolutely.
You can't be getting $2.50 an hour and then and get upset because somebody not, somebody not just pulling you out of that and upgrading your life. You can't do that. You can't say you want somebody making $500,000 a year and you barely trying to go to the job where you make it $2.15 an hour.
Absolutely. I hope it ain't $2.15. Ooh, child. That minimum wage, honey, ain't no joke. But at the end of the day, like you said, the expectation. Some people out there are wanting more than what they're willing to have or even present. What's happening, Bree? It is unfortunate, but it's happening. So we have found out that there are gold diggers and toy boys. I would love to know who's winning.
I'm sure with this toy boy, man.
That's what they're called. They are called toy boys. And then check this out, y'all. I did something else. It said female gold diggers rated according to their horoscopes, or which horoscopes are gold diggers. Unfortunately, the Gemini falls on the list. Not Scorpios. Watch it. Scorpios.
Nah.
Cancers, Aries, Virgos, Capricorns, Aquariuses, and Sagittarius. So what that leaves out 3: Leo, Pisces, and Libra.
Yeah. Wow.
They're not on the list, but everybody else pretty much is on the list. Of what
Let's go, Pisces.
Well, you kind of busted yourself out a little bit, so let me write your name. Let me put your name on it.
Hold on, was Taurus on there? Was Taurus on there?
Oh no, I forgot about Taurus. It wasn't on there. Nah. See, I'm more of a Taurus than a Gemini.
Yeah, I'm a Taurus. So hey, I ain't
You're
no
not a boy
toy.
toy.
I'm not a boy toy.
Have you ever been a boy toy? That's a better question. Yeah, go on, tell the truth.
I think I probably have. I don't know. I think I probably have.
What, did you have an agenda when you did it?
You know what? I don't think so. I think it was just. Hey,
it was just what?
Just do what we do.
Hey, do what you do. Really?
Was she a sucker? Is that what you're saying? She was a sucker, and you knew she was?
No, I don't think she was a sucker. I think she was. Hey, I was there. Hey,
he was there. What that mean?
I was just about to ask. What does that mean?
What you mean? He was there.
You was given a C murder. Is that what
she called? Yeah. She called. I was hey.
Oh, so you was like a gigolo. What you were?
You was giving out services.
I guess you can say that. I don't know. Just say.
So what? So what made you change?
No.
Right.
What made you change? If it was working for you, I'm just trying to see what made you change.
Man, that wasn't me, man. That wasn't me, man.
That wasn't you.
I think you know what? I'm be honest. That was doing that phase, bro. That was doing
that whole phase.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, I think a lot of us have been the gold digger out of broken relationships, out of hurt, and you trying not to get hurt, or you're trying to what I want to say. It's that revenge mentality. Oh, I'm gonna get him before he get me. And then we keep that cycle going. So that's why I put on the promo today is, does gold digger still exist in 2021? Because see, in my opinion, now it has levels to it. Now you have cougars that are gold diggers. What I mean by that? I mean by you got this 31, 32-year-old boy you walking around with, and you paying for everything just so you can be seen with him. So you can say, yeah, girl, that's my man right there. You pushing 50. And you walk around with a 32-year-old. Now, to the only older woman on the panel, what can a 32-year-old bring to you as a old woman?
She said she will go and jump all in them balls at Chuck E. Cheese.
I see. You even see younger women now dating older men. But some of them say they older men because
going on for a long
he don't want no kids.
I done seen some zaddies out there like, man, say.
And it's crazy. It's like, well, he don't want no kids, so I ain't got to worry about. I
was just about to say that because they don't want no more kids.
So it's like that's why I said it seems though. That's why I asked the question. Gold digging, it's still liable, still real in 2021 after the pandemic. You still out here chasing bread?
Of course they chasing bread after the pandemic. Some people are
with your mask on.
They trying to come back up again.
But I can't, like Charles said, I can't even see your face. You walking around with a mask on.
All she got is her eyes. All she got is her eyes on.
And they ain't real. I'm just saying, it's just like so. And I think about this all the time. It's kind of like, man, for a single brother, what options do you really have out here? How much do you got to watch your back with who you deal with? I'm quick to tell the brother, if you married, hey, bro, you don't want to get in these streets. Stay where you at. Stay where you at.
That's why for me, I always say that we need to develop a friendship first because I want to know who you really are outside of that. These first couple of dates is not telling me who you are. And for me personally, I don't go into anything thinking, okay, I'm looking for a husband because everybody that will put me in a mindset of, okay, I'm trying to make this man fit into this husband thing that I'm trying to get to. And he's really not. It's just, I'm so desperate to have a husband that I'm trying to feed off of his potential and not really look at who he really is. And now he becomes my project that I got to fix and mold him into the man I want him to be so he can be this husband I want. And so I just feel like that's why you should really take your time. And I always look at that 3 months. I put that in my book. I think 3 months is enough time for people to really reveal who they really are. And it's not so much time you spent into this person that you feel like you can't get out. You like, man, I didn't put all this time into this person. I don't want to start over. But then at the same time, it's like I said, it's enough time for people really the real person to actually come out. You see how they interact with people at restaurants. You see how they drive and deal with people cutting them off. You see how they really actually spend $100, $200 on every date. Because that might have been their rent money and they done ran out and they can't spend no more. It's month 2. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So I just think it's very important to take that time to really get to know somebody, and then you can decipher who's the gold digger and the toy boy. And if you cool with being one or the other one and they cool, I mean, whatever. But it ain't for me.
And what you said was so true because I had to learn it the hard way. I was always the one that was, you like me, I like you, let's just be together. And then my mind was told far in advance. So I had to be taught to chill out. Like I heard somebody say today, they should be an associate first, then you date, then the friendship, then the relationship. That's what I heard today. And I was like, that is so good. But how many people out there are not doing that just to get to know somebody? I was guilty of it. I'll be the first one to raise my hand. I did it. You like me, I like you. Let's go and be together. But I didn't know them and they didn't know me. So here's this relationship and it's sour because we didn't know each other.
But is it a real relationship?
Come to find out, no. Because we didn't know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really didn't know how each other ticked. I wasn't paying attention. He wasn't paying attention because we were ready to be in something so far down the line, deeper than where we should have been. So no.
Or you just want to smash, or he just want to hit it. That's all.
You can't build a house without a solid foundation. You cannot build a house without a solid foundation on good land. And I think that's a lot of mistakes that we make. We gotta build that foundation first.
What did Trisha say? Who wanted to smash?
I say he probably just wanted to smash. You wanted, you wanted to get in, he wanted to get in. Why not do it together?
No.
Hey, but you know what? So I'm gonna put another twist out there. So we talk about gold diggers. If you the gold digger, right, and I'm dating you, should you get mad if I'm cheating on you?
Well,
you shouldn't, but
the definition said the relationship is transactional for money rather than love. So they probably won't even care if you're dealing with other women as long as you give them what they want.
I differ that comment because it does, to me, it does not matter who the woman is. If they find out you cheat on them, they gonna lose their mind. But then again, when you hit them in the head,
she got more than one toy boy. I guarantee.
We beg to differ. Okay. I can guarantee you there are a lot of women out there that will not lose their mind.
Oh, okay. So y'all are actually confirming that y'all women still doing this gold digger thing.
Not all women. Oh, but I believe there are some women that are. Hell, it was just proven the other day on the video. There are some.
It's out there. It's
but
out
I
there.
Just don't believe. I just believe if she found out that, let's say you was dealing with a gold digger and you went out with somebody else, started messing with somebody else, I don't think she would get mad because her benefit for you has nothing to do with love, has everything to do with her money. Is if her receiving doesn't change, you going out there being with somebody else, go ahead. Guess
and
what?
That's the very thing.
But that's easy on the gold digger if you think about it.
And that's why I said the gold digger that's why I asked the question, the gold digger get mad if you cheating. Because yes, your receiving is going to change. Because see, you the gold digger.
That's just like saying, that's just like saying you getting mad at a hoe for going to get another treat. You can't. You're buying that person. Excuse my language, but you're buying that person. So if they go out and go do something else, okay, it's transactional. You fired. I'll get somebody else. Or oh, you know what? You got some people who got a whole dude on the side that's married to another woman, and she financing him so he can give her the deed and send him back on to his wife. I mean, it just depends. You got some people that's really okay with it.
But I just don't think she'll be mad. I don't want to say all of them that are out there doing it, but I just feel like some of them, again, it's transactional. It's money involved. It has nothing to do with love. So, and it would be easy on her. It's
but like, I never said anything about love.
Give you none. I ain't gotta like you, and you still gonna do this. Go on over there with her.
But I never said anything about love. All I said is if I'm cheating on you with somebody else, can the gold digger get mad? And you said, well, it is transactional. Well, think about it.
Well,
if I'm the gold digger and say Bree cheating on me, but I know I'm the one trying to use her and see another dude, you are gonna get mad because now some other dude is benefiting from where you was benefiting from.
But you didn't say that with everybody.
That's a different situation.
That's why I asked the question so I can go further with it.
But what I was saying was somebody may not get mad. You can't say that everybody would. Somebody may not get mad.
Because as long
they may be perfectly fine with it.
And then as long as the person is getting what they got, the original benefit, and they don't feel like they losing out because they splitting it with somebody else, why would they really care?
That's all I'm saying.
If I'm a gold digger and my monthly allowance is $8,000, as long as I get my $8,000 on the first every month, I ain't gonna have no problem.
Period.
But now you're not getting it. So that's my point.
But I am. I'm still getting my $8,000. I'm still getting my $8,000 regardless. You can go get you 15 girlfriends. I mean, not really, but you go get you 15 girlfriends. As long as my $8,000 check is the same on time every month, we good.
So do you not? So maybe y'all understand. If I'm cheating with somebody else and you just a gold digger, that means now the benefits are. The benefit is you getting money from me, right? So you saying as long as you get your check. Well, now I'm entertaining somebody else. So your check ain't $8,000 no more. You're gonna be lucky if your check is $100 because now I'm entertaining somebody else. So
and if
we as people, and the reason why I'm saying that is because we as people are territorial. There's a lot of men and women that are territorial, whether you a gold digger or not. If you see somebody trampling around, roaming around your benefit, you're going to have a fit. Some people do messy things to keep the brother that's benefiting them because you don't want the other person to benefit from them.
Well, let me ask you a question. If you a gold digger, do you think gold diggers only have one dude that's sponsoring them? One chick sponsoring them?
They may not, but does the other dude that's sponsoring you sponsor you like I do?
I get that, Tiffany. It's just like if it's transactional, it really if it's strictly about money, all the other stuff really don't even matter. As long as the money keep coming, nobody's gonna have issue. If the money stop, okay, they're gonna have issue. They're just gonna jump to the next trick or the next person and get their benefit. That's it. They're gonna be upset. They're gonna be upset that they gotta go through the work again. But if you're a gold digger, you already know that can't happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people, if you're a true gold digger, you know that's gonna happen eventually. Somebody gonna find out, or either he gonna fall in love and want to do something different. Like if that's what you after, you already know, you prepare for that. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with guys. It's both ways. If a guy is funding this woman and he's saying, I don't want you with nobody else, and then he got 3 other chicks, he gonna still get mad because this one chick is giving some other dude some attention. He still, if as the benefactor, as the man who giving all the money out, and if this woman goes out and gives somebody else attention, he gonna be on his feelings. And I feel like it'll go the other way too. But as the person receiving the benefit, I don't think it would be as bad because they just gonna go to the next person.
Okay. If you think that, I don't necessarily believe that because
I believe it's something out there.
Very territorial. What up, Lisa? Lisa say now. Jennifer Haynes said, hey Jay, who did that list? No, not Virgos. Okay. Jackie McClinton says not the Virgos. Let's see. Kim Caked Up. What's going on? Let's see here. Lisa says nothing. That's something we was talking about. Kim Caked Up said real talk. Red Baron, hello, sir or ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Short answer, yes, they do. She started laughing. Yeah, to say Bree. Kim Caked Up Rick says real, and Jackie McClinton says not at all. Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, when I first started thinking about this, I'm like, I've known people who wasn't the main chick, but you got mad. You ain't the main chick, and in the words of Ray Charles, you knew the rules before you got into this, but you got mad. Even in that movie, old girl was not the main chick, and she kept talking about, I want you to leave B. Chick, you know the rules. This ain't it. He still took care of you, but then when he cut her off, how did she act? Because she became territorial. Right. And you say what you want to say. When a woman got a good thing, a man got a good thing 9 times out of 10. I mean, I can say I've done it. I broke up with a girl that was damn well I was cheating. I know I had 2, 3 others. But when that particular one left, it made me feel some type of way. Because now I know what I was getting. Now another dude is getting.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's territorial. I don't think it's a gold digger versus toy boy and all of this stuff. People in general are territorial. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even with let's be real, like even with jobs, hey, I just switched the job because they gave me more money. You know what I'm saying? And so I would, you know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, I think it's just a natural thing, and if I was to lose that job, I'd be very highly upset if I lost it to somebody else, because that's my money. I need my money. So, okay. I mean, yeah.
I'm just giving another thing to think about when it comes to this gold digging thing, because it can flip on you. While you sitting there thinking you really benefiting, the really benefiter could be the one who you think could be the dude or the woman while you playing.
That's why you always have your backup on the side. You stack your papers.
Man. But unfortunately, we human and we get in our feelings a whole lot when it comes to, I don't want nobody else to be with you. Well, you don't want nobody else to be with me, but I mean, I'm not technically yours because you still got 2 or 3. So if you see me with somebody else, don't say nothing to me. Keep walking. I see you see me.
You can speak. Just say hi. I'll introduce you and keep it moving.
I'm not. That's what I'm speaking for.
Let me change my background to my petty background.
Because I'm not speaking. I'm just gonna smile at you, keep going, and be like, hey, because I shouldn't hear nothing. My thing is, we should have no conversation about what I was doing or who I was with, because your role is when you need to see me, I see you. I may be the one spending the money on you, but at the end of the day, that's it.
There it is.
Look, it's just my thought. I'm not saying my thought is right, but it just made me thank you, Bree. Thank you, Bree. You try to call me petty? I appreciate that. But I mean, it just made me think about it because I know, and I'm not talking about just women. Where I'm coming from, I know dudes who have literally they have 2 or 3 going on. And you mad because you lost that one. I mean, totally in their feelings, sitting outside their door waiting for them to walk out. Bro, what is you doing?
I see.
What are you doing?
Don't put it out there if you can't take it.
Right.
So I guess we all in agreement. Gold digging still going on in 2021.
It's still going on.
Ain't learned no lesson.
Still going on.
Well, look, man, hey, I hope it started a conversation where you are. You might be the gold digger. You might be worried that your dude got somebody else that's dipping in your wallet.
Don't let me come up on a zaddy with, you know what I'm saying, change my life. I was just
Bree gonna tell Bree say, look, I need this life being played.
I've been struggling all this time. Come on, Zaddy, come on, do it.
Zaddy, come on, do it, Zaddy. Oh my God, they got a name for him. Boy, it has been real. But I like the friendly debate. And I hope it gave somebody else thinking about it. This is a real thing. It's crazy that it is still going on in 2021, in my opinion, especially after the pandemic and everything else that's been going on, and where you would think, we just either get some common sense or slow down, or, just grow up, get a little more mature, and really go out here and try to find something that's real instead of playing. Because obviously, you've been playing and you 45, pushing 50, and it ain't work for you. Like when people say God's still working on me, my thing is, if you 45, when did he start? I mean, you got to do your part. It ain't just on God. Do your part.
Right.
Hey, just my thoughts, just our thoughts, our perspective, not wrong or right. Just say a simple conversation. It's that time. We got to get up out of here. Last word. Let's go, B.
Well, I want to send a shout out to my oldest child who just turned 18.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Recent graduate. We threw a birthday prom / graduation party. It was amazing. So shout out to them. I miss y'all. I really do miss y'all. And I don't know, sometimes, to be honest, like, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this show and y'all and our supporters and everything. So this is really, really, truly therapeutic. And I do want to send out a shout out to all of y'all, being there, being my family, and just being supportive. So shout out to y'all. Love y'all. And I really can't wait. I really thought I was coming in on Monday, and mama duties always take precedence. So
always.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I will see y'all soon in studio, but we had a good show and I appreciate y'all.
Miss KC.
Thank you all for tuning in. There's some valuable lessons that I learned today. And at the end of the day, regarding those valuable lessons, to your own self, be true. Because people out there are stabbing people in the back. It's a lot going on. So to your own self, be true. Love you. Love those that love you. It is what it is for the rest of everybody else. And it's okay to have differences. It's okay to disagree. But if that disagreement can turn you into hating each other, y'all wasn't nothing in the first place. So at the end of the day, let's keep growing. Let's keep glowing. Bree, you know what's up. The 4180, y'all my fam. I love y'all. I mean, amongst, already my friends and fam, but I've grown attached to you guys too. So love y'all.
Caesar Leo.
Man, great show, y'all. Good debate. That was a good debate. It made you think about, man, was I actually a gold digger or the toy boy? Or, it's wow. But yeah, man. Just I like what we're doing with this show, man. This is great. This is great. I know we ain't get to talk about sports, but game on right now. Phoenix Suns is winning at this time. Clippers looking like they're trying to fight back. So
is this Chris Paul year?
Man, I want it to be. I want it to be. I really want it to be. He gonna be a Hall of Famer, but that was really stamp it if he get that ring to be amongst one of the best point guards to play the game.
Real time.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Hopefully, then I don't know if you watched the game last night, but Giannis had hyperextended his knee. I could have swore he tore his ACL, but they said no ligaments where nothing was damaged.
Wow.
Where their leg snapped back last night. I was like, man. But so we guess we'll see y'all Monday.
Monday, we in studio.
God bless. Good night.
Well, once again, we thank you for joining the Full 180. If this is your first time, don't make it your last. Special shout out to Miss License Roy. She's dealing with a family issue with our niece in the hospital. So, man, if you get time, make sure you say a prayer for her and her family, man, and that they go out. See Murder, be easy on them streets, baby. I know you headed down there to blow KC up one more time. So do that. I know July 4th is coming right around the corner, man. We want to help y'all have a good time, but please be safe out there.
Be safe.
Be safe. Have a good time.
Also,
pop your fireworks. What's up?
Hey, also, if y'all gonna pop fireworks, I don't know how far y'all from Venice, Texas, but you go out there, they got a big old field, you pay your money, and you can pop all the fireworks you want, and it's legal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool beans. All right, I have to remember that. Other than that, man, I live by two mantras. Faith and fear cannot dwell in the same place. And while you're on this side, until you get to the other side, remember to always love, live, laugh. Make sure you hit us, like us on all our social media platforms. Email us if you have a topic you want to talk about that maybe you can't get into. And one more time for the man, Bill Cosby. He's out. And he has been.
Little pudding pops.
So beat me too. But he's out, and that black man has been erased from all his charges. So, man, look, hey, it's and I'm not making light of it, but it's something serious. You know what I'm saying? This man I grew up watching the Cosby Show, so it's kind of like, man, you kind of tarnished this brother, but to see him come out on the other side, you can't tell me that there's not a God somewhere. Not saying anything about the victims. I definitely truly believe if you've been victimized in that way, you have been that is something real. That's not nothing fake, but the truth has to be the truth, and a lie is always gonna be the lie. So, Bill, be safe, man. Make sure you don't do nothing else when nobody else drinks since you
right.
Other than that, man, we'll see y'all on Monday. Y'all have a good night.
Peace.